What is life right now? Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, guys, I am just so freaking excited. I'm so happy, but I have the pleasure of sitting down and reviewing the new Laura Lee Los Angeles collaboration with her most beautiful niece, Erin, and the Candy Skies collection. So this was sent to me in PR, and this is just so, the best way to put it is like just weird. It's just so weird to me. It's something I'm not used to. Like, Laura Lee Los Angeles sent this to me. Like, to me. Like, what is this? So you guys want to see what the full collection is, what the price points are, how I feel about this entire collection? Well, then definitely keep on watching. I want to start off by thanking Laura Lee and Erin and the whole team at Laura Lee Los Angeles for gifting this to me in PR. I'm just so blown away by it. This is just something that it's just the best way to put it. It's just weird. I don't know the proper term, but this is just like one of those out-of-body experiences. Like you do know that like you sent it to me. Right? Like, I'm a nobody. This is just so weird, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much, and a huge, huge congratulations to Erin on this beautiful collection. Like, oh my God, I am so excited to dive into this. I probably can't stop smiling, but I want to go ahead and say that even though this was gifted to me in PR, you guys know I'm going to give you guys my very, very honest opinion, because at the end of the day, guys, I'm still a consumer at heart, and that's how I view everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into this because I'm just so excited. So here we are. Here is the Candy Sky collection. Oh, well, you can't see shit because I have a blog, but wait. You know what I really think would be really perfect is at this moment, like beautiful white doves just went and like flew out, and like holy music just played behind me because that's how I feel right now. But here we have the Candy Sky collection, and on it says a huge thank you to you guys for the ongoing support and love. Erin and I have had the best time creating magic, aka Candy Skies. We can't wait to see your looks, and we hope you enjoy it as much as we do. XO Laura and Erin. And I'm just like, okay, so first things first, in this collection, it includes a eyeshadow palette with 2 lip glosses. Now, these lip glosses are brand new to the Laura Lee Los Angeles collection. The first time she's actually introducing glosses to her line, and I'm like, I'm a gloss bitch. You guys know I'm a gloss bitch. So I'm so excited to dive into that. But we have this bad boy right here. First off, the packaging is just everything, and I had to match this packaging because you guys know how I love pastel colors. I live and breathe pastel. Like, I just think pastels are so pretty. Everybody can pull them off, and they're just so much fun to work with. And I just realized I'm showing the back of this to you guys when I should be showing the front. So this is the front. Again, beautiful packaging, just absolutely gorgeous. On the back, it does says, E-Bug, I'm so happy to have you in my life. You're a blessing. I had the best time creating magic with you, aka Candy Skies. You're such a creative and wonderful person. Thank you for being you. XO Laura. Stop. That is so cute. So here is the Candy Skies palette. Now this looks just like the outer carton right here. Very, very nice and sleek. Has that beautiful, beautiful pastel look. On the front, you do have the raised textured, and then on the inside, so the reason why, oh my God. Okay, now listen, I saw the review when they talked about this and how it had like a sweet candy scent. They weren't freaking playing. Oh my God, this smells so good. Wow, it kind of smells like cotton candy. What I'm so excited about is, as much as I love Laura Lee and I love Laura Lee Los Angeles, Laura Lee loves her nudes. She has a clothing line called Nudie Patootie. Freaking love that line. But she loves her neutral colors. Now me myself, I'm not really neutral bitch. I love colors. I like to call myself like a little bit of a color whore because how much I love colors, and I spread myself all over the colors. And that sounds so inappropriate, but it's true. I love colors so much. So when I saw that this was coming out, first off, it's a color palette, and two, it's a pastel palette. I was like, because I freaking love these colors. Like, these are the colors that I love playing with. I love colors. So it's so nice that Laura Lee Los Angeles is finally introducing a very colorful palette into the collection. Like, yes, she had Party Time, but it's only a 6-pan palette compared to 14 shades right here that are pastel shades. You get a mix of the mattes and the shimmers. And on the back, it says, introducing the Confectionery Lover's Dream Palette. Vibrant, velvety, smooth shades inspired by a dreamy, candy-colored sky, 7 mattes, 7 shimmers. Now, this does retail for $45, so it may seem like a steep price to some, but when you're paying for 14 shadows, this is definitely not a steep price point in the slightest. And I really do love Laura Lee Los Angeles formula. If you don't know, her Nudie Patootie Volume 2 palette just launched, as well as this, but her formula is truly magical. Now, her formula, her Nudie Patootie palette is one of my favorite neutral palettes. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And now we have the color palette right here. Also, they're introducing 2 new glosses. So we have the E-Bugs and the Strawberry Sky. So the E-Bugs is going to be a nude with the light gold shimmers, and Strawberry Sky is a clear rosy pink. So this is going to have a vanilla scent to it in 2 sweet shades. Now, these do retail for $16 a piece, or you guys can bundle stuff together. If you guys get the entire collection, this is going to cost you $59. Or if you just want to have the glosses, the 2 together, it's going to cost you $24. They do amazing deals, and one of the best things about Laura's brand is how quick her shipping is. Like, literally the day that you order it, they pretty much send it out the exact same day. They do not play, and they really do have the best customer service. When I had an issue with Nudie Patootie and one of my dress sizes, they took such amazing care of me, and I just thoroughly do love Laura Lee Los Angeles as a whole, how they treat their customers, the products that they produce, and just how efficient their customer service really is. So I'm going to go ahead and start to just dive straight on into this. I want to swatch all these colors because I just don't know what type of look I want to create today. I do know that I want to like play with so many colors. I'm just like I just love it. Like, look at this right here. Look at how stunning that is. Before I do that, I do want to try out these glosses. So we do have the shade E-Bugs, which is going to be that cleared nude gloss. Let's try it right here. Ooh. That feels very soft, actually. Very hydrating. Kind of tastes like vanilla. Now, I know I'm going to get asked. This is going to be asked in my comment section. How does this formula compare to Lunar Beauty? Because some people just love to compare the two. Honestly, they feel very, very similar in formula. But I will say that I think that Lunar Beauty's smell is just a little bit more distinctive. It's a little bit more... Lunar Beauty smells like a French cupcake, and it's just a stronger smell compared to this. This has a scent of vanilla, but it's not overwhelming. But I do love the overwhelming scent because I love scents. So I think they did it as like a hint where you're gonna have the smell of vanilla, but it's not gonna be so overwhelming because a lot of people out there do not like to have scented lip glosses. So I think that if you're one of those people, I think I would like the smell of this more than you would other brands. But this is sitting very, very comfortably on the lip. Now, I will go ahead and say I won't wear this by itself because I don't like just having plain glosses. I like putting on top of a liquid lip. So that is what I'm going to do today. But it feels very, very, very nice. And then we're going to have the strawberry one. And look at the ombre packaging is just so cute. Oh, this has a bit different smell. I'm going to put that right here. Oh, wow. The shine on this one, though, for real. Wow, that is like high shine. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, swatch these colors on my hand, and then we're just gonna dive right on in. Okay, so here are the swatches right here. Very, very, very beautiful. I really do love this shade. I really do love this shade right here. It's called Cloudy. But I will say that Pistachio and Blue Raspberry did not swatch the best. But I don't base my opinion on swatches because sometimes things can swatch amazingly well, be horrible on the eyes, and vice versa. But what I will say, just by sitting here, the smell coming off this palette is just so like... Oh, it is making me crave sweets so bad right now. And I'm not the biggest sweet person. I love more savory things, but I just really want freaking candy so bad. Oh, could you imagine though? Like if like you got this like box or like a PR set and it had like little candies in there, like oh those little like puffy those little puffy like those marshmallows, you know, those puffed marshmallows. Oh, it'd be so cool. All right, so let me go ahead and zoom you guys in, and we're gonna go ahead and dive straight into this eye look. Alrighty, so the first shade we're gonna go into is this shade called Mint Chip right here. This beautiful, beautiful mint green. I'm actually gonna be tapping it in with my E25 brush. This is the Page Corn collection from Bling Brushes. It's finally back in stock on June 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can use code Allie, save you guys 10% off your purchase. You guys know how much I love these brushes, but I am just, how freaking cool is it that Erin like literally has her name on a palette? Like I think that is just, that is so cool. I think Laura is such goals when it comes to aunting. Like, I just think about everything she's done for Erin and how she took Erin in. And I'm just like, okay, the bar got set high because if my nephew ever needs this, like, I would want to do exactly what Laura did. And it was just true goals for me. And I just think the palette they created itself is just so freaking pretty. Now, there is definitely some kick up in the pan, but I don't mind kick up because it's really, really easy to take care of. I'm going to tap this off, and I'm just going to start to lay this down in my inner corner. I just think it's so cool that she created this beautiful, beautiful palette. Like, you guys know how I feel about pastels, and you guys also know how I feel about color, like having a colorful palette. So you guys all were tagging me when you guys saw this, and we're like, oh my God, this is so you. And I'm like, yes, you guys know me so, so well. And I just wanted to thank you guys for being along on my journey. Like I said, it was such a moment when Laura Lee Los Angeles asked if they could send this to me in PR. I was just, I don't know, like, oh, I'm gonna like get like emotional just saying it. It's just one of those things that like I've watched Laura for years and years, and I don't know, to like have like her know my name, and or to have Laura Lee Los Angeles like send me this to me in PR. It's just, I don't know, it's so stupid to get emotional about. I think the reason why I get emotional about it is because, you know, 2020 really was such a rough year for me, and being placed on furlough and like not knowing what's gonna happen the next day and whatnot was so scary. And you guys have been by my side throughout the entire process. You guys have like made me hold on, and I don't know, it was one of those things that like I want to laugh and I want to cry at the same time, and just feel like I want to go back and like hug myself a year ago and feel like you're gonna be okay, like you're gonna be okay. And I've always dreamed about, you know, I don't necessarily about being on someone's PR list, because I don't mind not being on someone's PR list. I don't mind buying and supporting from brands that I really love. Like, that's not a problem for me. But like, I've always just dreamed of having these brands like know who I am, and just to be acknowledged was just, it was the coolest thing ever. Coolest thing ever. And oh, it's something that I'll never forget. I'll never forget that feeling. Ever. I have to say that this is such a beautiful color. It is just laying down so beautifully, and it's like that perfect mint green. And what really sucks is that for someone like me, my favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip, and I'm severely lactose intolerant, so I can't enjoy mint chocolate chip, but that doesn't mean I don't. But this is that beautiful mint color. Oh, like if I were to ever create a palette, like this is like something that I've had like visioned, is something like this. And that's why I'm just like, I can't stop staring at it. Like I can't stop staring at how beautiful it is. And this color is just laying down so nicely, and it's blending out beautifully. Like just like, oh man. Now I've been following Laura Los Angeles for a very long time. I have my Catch Pajamas palette, and I will safely say it's definitely not my favorite palette. I had, when Laura first introduced Cat's Pajamas, I went out and I bought it right when like it first launched. I think that was, I know I said that the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette was the first influencer palette I ever reviewed. I bought that in February, but I remember still sitting in my bedroom at my little like nightstand buying the Cat's Pajamas. That was like one of the first expensive palettes I ever bought for myself, with my little like mirror that had like yellow lighting, and I would sit there and I'd follow her routine step by step. And oh my God, I wish I took photos of what my eye makeup looked like then, trying to follow Laura Lee's video on tutorial and how she would use her eyeshadow palette, because it looked nothing like how Laura created it, and I look like freaking shit. But that's a palette that I still hold on to because it's one of the first palettes I ever bought myself. Ever was the Laura Lee Los Angeles Cast Pajama. Now, I will definitely say, like I said, it's definitely not one of my favorites. I never cared for the little, like, embroider, I don't know how you say it properly, that, like, was around the mirror. Like, it just didn't make sense. Like little flowers just didn't make sense, but it's still a really beautiful palette. Like I can't deny, like the color scheme itself, it's really, really beautiful. And I will forever hold on to that and cherish it because it just brings back so many good memories for me of just starting my journey and diving down deep into the world of YouTube. I believe that's when I first discovered Robbie D. Christie, was because of Laura Lee, just because Robbie D. Christie was a recommend on the side from Laura Lee Los Angeles, and that's how I found Kristen Dominique. That's how I found Katie, and that's how I found Manny MUA. Like so many people so many of it started was because of Laura Lee. And you know, I remember when I was following Laura Lee, she was doing her infamous subscribe song to the point that when I would put it on, my husband would be like, subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe. And like we would sing it together every morning when I would get ready for work, and I would be playing her in the background. We would sing it together. And she's actually one of the only reasons why I ever got into Origins, because she's talking about the orange. What was it, like the balancing, the ginseng energy, like moisturizer that's really good for oily skin. I bought that because of her, and she's the reason why I ended up falling in love with Origins. But to just have like her brand just know who I am, and like she knows who I am. I promise I'm not a weirdo. Do y'all not see how beautiful that is? Ugh, so pretty. Okay, definitely a lot of kick up right there, but that's okay because it's just really easy to go blow it away. So we're gonna go into the shade E-Bugs right there. It's such a beautiful, beautiful purple. Now I have said this numerous times with Lunar Beauty, that it's a very underrated brand. I would say the same thing with Laura Lee Los Angeles. I feel like it's definitely a very underrated brand. I don't think people are giving it enough a chance because the formula is truly, truly amazing. Like me and Paige talk about all the time how amazing the Laura Lee Los Angeles formula is. Like the mattes are just so creamy and so pigmented, and they blend so easy. And then like her shimmers are just, oh my god, like the Nudie Patootie Volume 2 palette, legit, that palette is my go-to when it comes to like a very soft glam or like a neutral eye look. It's just so easy to work with. It's so effortless to put on, and I really, really enjoy that palette. Okay, so now that that is laid down, like, bitch, that's stunning. Okay, I'm going to the shade Pistachio Chipper here. Now, I did get it kind of dirty from Sunset. My finger kind of dragged across that, but we're just going to go ahead and swipe right in here. Oh my god, that feels so smooth. Like, look at that right there. So pretty. And we're going to start to tap that just very, very lightly right here. Ooh. Just to give it that nice little extra pop. Like, I don't want it to be too overwhelming because I really want to showcase the shadow itself, but like, look at how pretty that is. Okay, so now that that is laid down, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our lashes and our face off camera, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do our lower eyes together. But so far, I think this is so pretty. The formula is absolutely amazing. You guys can see it for yourself. The quality is there, and I'm really enjoying how this eye look is turning out so far. That's what I love about pastels, because I feel like with pastels, you truly can create a very beautiful eye look. And a lot of pastels that I've ever worked with in the past, some can be very, very patchy or very hard to place down, like without it being like see-through, the best way to put it. You have to usually put like a white base underneath it. With these, I didn't have to do that. Like literally they packed on very nicely and they blended out extremely well, which I was actually kind of surprised, only because pastels tend to be a little bit more difficult to work with, but when they do work, oh my god, they're so pretty. And I'm sitting here acting like I know what I'm talking about. In reality, I don't know shit about makeup. I just know how to like put it on to the best of my ability, but yeah, this is really nice. So, okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now that the lashes are on and the face is somewhat done, I actually wanted the Lunar Beauty lashes. This is the style Luna. I can't wait for Laura Lee to roll out lashes if she does. But, oh my god, I also cannot wait if Laura Lee Los Angeles and Lunar Beauty were to ever create, like, a collab together. That'd be the ultimate. But I don't know what they would do. They would literally, like, they would have to release, like, 2 products. Because, like, You can't just release one for one brand. It would have to be 2 products, one made for Lunar Beauty, one made for Laura Los Angeles. I feel like that's what they'll end up having to do. I know they'll be working on a podcast together, which I'm so freaking excited. Oh my God, I can't wait to tune that in. I hope they film it so that like we can watch it as well. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm going to go into the shade Sky Blue, this beautiful light blue, and we're going to go ahead and put that underneath our waterline. I'm going to go back in with this really, really small, fluffy blending brush right here. This is the E22 brush. We're just going to dip that in, tap a little bit off, and we're just going to place that right here very, 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 very lightly. Oh my God, that's nice. And what's also really nice too is that I still have not had to touch up this gloss once. That's nice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of the face, guys, and then we'll be right back. All right, guys, and this is the final look. So for my lips, I went in with the shade Skimpy from the Laura Los Angeles line, and I actually added the shade E-Bugs right on top. So mix these two together, and oh my God, these are like, this is such a beautiful combination. I was actually really surprised at how shiny E-Bugs was. I really thought that the strawberry one would be a lot shinier just because of the gloss formula, but this definitely has such a beautiful shine to it. I think it's because it's sitting on top of a liquid lip that you can really see how beautiful this shine is. So what are my opinions on this entire collection? Guys, you guys already know, and this has nothing to do with being scented in PR, because just as a consumer, I think this is so beautiful. I really do love how this turned out. Like, you guys know how I feel about pastel palettes, and this truly is such a beautiful, beautiful palette. You have 7 mattes, you have 7 shimmers, and they are just so beautiful. Now, this one right here, Cloudy, this just really like captivates me because it looks like a duochrome. So is Macaroon. This is a duochrome shift as well. Both are very, very beautiful, both are very, very beautiful shades that I just absolutely live for. I also really like the shade Pink Strawberry, but I needed to find a way to incorporate that today, but I couldn't because I love how it has a little bit of glitter in it. You guys know how I feel about my mattes with some glitter in it. I just think it's so pretty, but this is definitely one of my favorite palettes from the Laura Los Angeles line. You guys know how I feel about color. You guys know how I love my pastels. So this is such a kick-ass palette. I freaking love it. It is so beautiful. Not only is the packaging just freaking everything so beautiful, it smells incredible, and the formula is truly amazing. Erin and Laura, you guys did such a wonderful job with this. This is perfect in time for the summer and spring season. You could even use this for fall. I know I do. I definitely may be using this for fall because these are such beautiful colors that are very versatile, and they actually can go really well with her other lines. So congratulations on that. As for the glosses, I am really impressed with the glosses. Not only is the ombre packaging really beautiful, but the smell is really wonderful. It feels incredibly hydrating on the lip. It's super soft. It's super comfortable. It just feels so smooth, and it's not sticky. That's what I really appreciate, is that it's not sticky. I can't stand a gloss that's super sticky, and this is not sticky in the slightest. It is wonderful. Like I said, the bundle is $59. You can get all of this together for $59. It is live right now. So is her Nitty Patootie Volume 2 palette that just restocked as well, and this is freaking worth it. Oh my God, this is just, this is everything. You guys know, you guys knew the second I saw this, I was going to like be getting it because how much I love it. So yeah, thank you guys so much, Laura Lee and Erin and Laura Los Angeles, for sending this my way. I'll never be able to say thank you enough. Yeah, it's just still so bizarre. It's so bizarre. It's so weird to me. I'll never get used to it, but I can't say thank you enough. This really means the world to me. It is everything, and this was truly probably my favorite collection to date from the Laura Los Angeles line. This is absolutely my favorite. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4, mostly 5 times a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, Art for Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. A huge thank you to all these beautiful Patreon members that you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, I love you. I'll see you guys very next video. Bye! This is the Page Corn collection from Bring. So it's the candy cut. So it's I'm so excited. You have 7 mattes. You have 7 shimmer. You have 7 mattes. You have 7. Introducing the Confuction. So the Candy Sky palette says, oh my gosh, I am just losing my train of thought. A huge kick-clap. So the Candy Sky palette. So I live and breathe by pastel. Okay, so this. Okay, so has a beautiful pastel look. I just think it's such a pretty, wow, this is just so bizarre. They know it's me, right?